The average home sale in San Diego County just hit $1 million. Here's what it means for you. My name is Jason Cassity, and I'm a real estate agent here in San Diego, and I'm going to recap this article so that you don't have to read it. A recent article in Yahoo News showed that the average sale price in San Diego County just hit $1 million for the first time ever. One thing you'll notice in the article is it talks about a 3% month-over-month increase from July, but a 12% year-over-year increase from the same time last year. If you remember, back in 2022, the Fed started to raise interest rates to curb the runaway inflation across the country, as well as try to tamper down the housing market a little bit. Right after that, the mortgage rates started to creep up as well, jumping from about 3% in February and March of 2022 to about 7.5%, which is what they are now. All of that was done with the intent of slowing down the housing boom and as well curbing inflation. The issue is, and it did work for a small 6-month window in 2022. Everything kind of came to a stop. Home prices here in San Diego dropped about 10% in just a few months span. But then I think everybody realized that we still need to live somewhere. People are still going to buy and transact houses. The problem is that by jacking the interest rates up, the current home sellers and homeowners in San Diego stopped selling their houses. So a lot of times you get what we call move-up buyers, people who are in their starter homes and want to move up to their second home or their forever home, but they can't anymore because they've got a 3% interest rate. And if they sell that and go buy something else, they're now buying at a 7.5% interest rate. So what this really did effectively is not only did it make it more expensive for the home buyers to purchase their first home or their second home, but it made it almost prohibitive for the home owners to sell their first home and then buy up, which really created a logjam with our inventory. So by throttling down the supply of homes, and buyer demand also dropped a little bit, but not as much as the supply dropped. We've created this issue now where homes are still appreciating by 12% year over year, even in a tightened interest rate environment. So this is really, really tough. It really highlights the unaffordability especially for first-time home buyers trying to purchase a home in San Diego. Because the other thing to note is that even though the interest rates have gone up, wages have not kept pace because of the inflation rate with historical levels, which is making it extremely unaffordable for first-time home buyers. So the $1 million mark, while maybe just psychological for a lot of people, right? That's $975 to $1 million isn't that big of a difference. But psychologically, man, having $1 million average home just to buy here in San Diego, that's a tough pill to swallow for a lot of first-time home buyers. And the reason it got to that point, the jacked up interest rates slowing things down, is the reason why sellers can't sell either. Anecdotally, I bought my home back in 2021. I have a 3% interest rate. I couldn't afford the same home that I bought back in 2021 now because that 3% interest rate would be 7.5%. So even if I were to sell my house and do a move-up buy, A, where would I go because prices have gotten away? And then B, my payment would be outrageous because my interest rate would go from 3 to 7.5%. So I am one of those locked up move-up buyers. It's just tough. It's really tough to see. Tell me in the comments below what you think. Is this going to impact the San Diego home sales over the next 3 to 6 months? And how does it impact you? Again, my name is Jason Cassity. I'm a real estate agent in San Diego. If you want to schedule a discovery call with me, check out the Calendly link below. Talk to you later.